Millions of people have suffered during the COVID-19 pandemic simply due to a lack of access to basic healthcare. That is why we created doctorAI to change that crisis.
doctorAI is essentially an immersive real-time virtual checkup interface that allows users to get the information and care they need. It allows users to check their heart rate, emotions, and mood, and even allows users to get diagnosed based on built-in questions common in medical practice. In addition, it allows users to get special information that sometimes takes years in practice, such as if their child has autism. Our motivation stems from the millions of people who are unable to receive the adequate care that they deserve, as well as for the medical workers who have been overworked ever since the COVID-19 outbreak. doctorAI is the bridge between this gap.
So to make doctorAI, we use HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap, along with JavaScript, TensorFlow, and OpenCV in the front end. And then in the back end, we use Node.js and Express.js. And then along with these APIs, Informatica, Clarify, and more. How does it work? So a user goes to our app page, and then they hit record, and doctorAI senses their emotion, their heart rate, and then also they answer questions that the doctor will ask them, and these questions are analyzed, and different conditions that the user may have are output.
When we first started creating our website, we first had to decide on a color palette. So from there, we did some research and found that blue and green tended to represent a lot of medical areas because they represented professionalism and safety, which came with doctors and other medical workers. So from there, we took this idea, we put it through our UI design, and we created most of it in Bootstrap Studio, which allowed us to quickly create a website. From there, we exported it and then put it in our thing. So here's our landing page. We have the nav bar up here, really going with the blue theme to make them feel they're in a safe area. Our mission, counter, some more stuff. Just make it look professional, really. We have a how it's made here, and a footer. So let's go to the application now. Here is our application page. Give it some time to load up. Takes a little bit. There we go. Here I am. So here you can see the facial detection working in. It's keeping track of our mood, and it's updating every second. And then in the bottom left corner, we have our heart rate. It uses an algorithm that checks that ciphers between the tones of your skin to figure out your heart rate, but just from the camera. So yeah, and we follow the instructions. Question. It says record. We answer the question recording. So I'm going to speed through this. Okay, and at this part, we take a photo so we can use in our image classification models. So photo has been taken. Question, and let's get our results. So we scroll down. We got our score. We got more scores. Got data on our mood. Looks like I was really sad. Emotion analysis, heart rate, transcript, doctor's notes, or this is the symptoms actually pulled from the transcript, and some other things we were able to calculate just from our data.